Do you think people are actually interested in hearing unfiltered debate and engagement, or do they want some level of certainty? Because
Yeah.
my whole interpretation about why we got the response we got from COVID was to almost like to reassure people the experts are in charge, nothing to worry about. We have some certainty, we have some consensus. And maybe you got that consensus position because invariably groupthink, it's a well-known psychological phenomenon that the group will eventually try to, like water, try to conform to whatever vessel it's being channeled into. It's very hard to see people engage, debate, question, especially when they're very knowledgeable, because they're very knowledgeable and entrenched in their own position. You don't get a lot of certainty. You get more questions than you do answers. I'm not saying that's intentional, but people want some assurances. And that's the only feedback, but that's the way thought that I've had as to why things work in the way they were. The other thing was like climate science, and that's a whole separate topic of conversation. When they say, oh, the scientific consensus about climate change, I'm like, yeah, there's a consensus, because if you don't believe what the group says, you're pretty much cast out. That's why you have a consensus. It will not broker any sort of dissent. I don't know. It remains to be seen.
No,
I do also think people are more interested in finding personalities to wage war against, like Robert Malone. And it basically filters down to that. It's just, what can we pick on? What can we point out and just start the food fight, so to speak?